Beer reviews are hard work. Watch us work.
Here we go. Let's put you to work, see?
Trenny and C.
We are Trenny and C.
Yep.
This is Beer Reviews with Trenny and C. Today we've got
A beer.
a beer
That's
from
open now.
Driftwood Brewery.
Yeah, that's called Raised by Wolves IPA.
And
somebody told me this is like a milder version of Fat Tug, which you've probably heard us reference hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Because it's basically the best IPA in the world. And so this should present well.
Yeah. So this is a distillery, a brewery from Victoria, British Columbia.
Yep.
They
One of the craft breweries here.
Their Fat Tug, which we've mentioned 100 times and we just said that again, has won multiple awards. So they are well on the map in British Columbia as being a high quality brewery. And I always look forward to their products. They have an extra special bitters also that is really, really good.
One thing that's interesting about Driftwood is like now when you go to any kind of beer festival or like get together where there's like the breweries being represented, they don't even bring Fat Tug anymore.
Yeah, because everyone knows about it.
It's so well known and so fantastic that they bring their other beers to try and promote those, because like when I went to Tofino Wine Festival, Driftwood's always there. Hey, do you have Fat Tug? No, we don't bring that. We're trying to showcase our other beers. Oh, when you go to the Victoria's like Great Canadian Beer Fest. Oh, do you have Fat Tug? No, we're trying to showcase our other beers. So Fat Tug is so awesome that they don't even need to showcase it anymore. So anyway, I think this is a bit more seasonal.
I've seen this one around. My dad actually gets this one quite a bit.
Cool logo.
It's very cool logo.
Let's show that.
Yeah.
It's a cool logo, actually. It's got the... I mean, almost all craft beer has a cool logo. Like, if you don't have a cool logo, that actually would be, like, the cool thing to do. To not have a cool logo. To just have, like, it's like a white label that says beer on it. That would be the coolest
Free
thing
beer.
to do now.
Yeah. So this is an unfiltered IPA.
Yep.
It's nice that they've put out a separate IPA. See, why don't you read the ingredients?
Water, malt, hops. Saccharomyces trois. Do you know what that's supposed to mean?
No, but as you were talking, I was reading
shit.
everything, like especially the side paragraph thing. I was like, I'm not going to read.
Water, malt, hops, Saccharomyces trois.
Trois?
Trois?
Like
I don't
three
know.
hops? I don't know.
Born of equinox hops and raised under the influence of Saccharomyces trois, this beast has developed a taste for mango, citrus, and melon with a nose to match. Hear the call. This one was abandoned to the wild.
Ooh, nice. What's the percentage on this one?
7%.
Wow. And this isn't, I said it already, but unfiltered. Let's get the nose on this.
The question is,
really nice.
will this have the psychedelic effect that Fat Tug has? Fat Tug has an effect on you, and I mean you as in everyone, that like you can drink one of these and you're well on your way.
Oh, yeah.
Like Fat Tug is, it's on its own like level.
I feel like all of our videos
Or just about Fat Tug.
we're reviewing other beers when we talk about time.
We've never reviewed it.
We should never review Fat Tug, but mainly talk about it.
That's actually what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay, so
Not on purpose.
we're reviewing not Fat Tug. Let's try this not Fat Tug out.
Well, it's definitely not Fat Tug.
It's no Fat Tug, but it's pretty good.
God, if they ever discontinue Fat Tug, I'll lose
we'd
it.
have nothing to talk about.
If you haven't tried Fat Tug, well, most of our videos will make no sense.
Yeah. This is really nice. This is a good hopped beer.
Yes, so we recently did another hop beer. We reviewed it tonight, which will be posted at a completely different date, but we just had a hop beer that was really tinny.
Yeah, really
right?
metallic.
Like this one, there's none of that kind of harshness.
No, and it mentioned mango, and it does have those fruits and different things on it that, and it's not too malty, where you think of, when you think of mango and different fruits, that it's going to be really sweet. This isn't really sweet. It's actually really well balanced.
It has a little bit of sweetness to it, though.
Yeah.
Like, not over sweet.
It does, but it's not
sweet,
done in a way where you're... Like, I don't drink this thinking of it as, like, a sweet beer, necessarily.
No, because I don't like sweet beer.
But it's got a citrus to it. It's got a little bit of kind of like that... Maybe I shouldn't use this as an example, but we are Canadians, and it's legal now, but it has a little bit of that marijuana kind of hoppiness to it, which tastes really, really good.
The marijuana?
The marijuana, yeah. The marijuana flavors, like in a Corona, they have that in Heineken and stuff like that, right?
True.
And it has a little bit of that.
Yes, you're actually bang on. It does.
Yeah. Anyway, so far so good. I like this one a lot.
Now, back to Fat Tug.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the bite.
No,
Fat Tug. Fat Tug has a sharpness to it.
Sharpness, a little bit more of a grapefruit citrus to it.
Yeah. But I can see how this could be like a Fat Tug Junior.
Yeah, but it's still, this is 7% alcohol. Like, you could...
Which is same as Fat Tug.
Same as Fat Tug. So you could technically have one each, and then you could... I would like to sandwich this between two Fat Tugs. Right. Like, you start with a Fat Tug.
You would die.
Drink it slowly.
Yeah.
And then have this one and be like, oh, that's a totally different flavor profile. It's really delicious. And then finish your night off with a Fat Tug.
I don't know what it is about Fat Tug, but it makes my stomach hurt the next day.
Yeah,
but it's so worth it. Like, I don't care.
Oh, man. And so, speaking of Fat Tug...
wait, back to Fat Tug.
So they've recently come out with 6-pack cans. And one thing that breweries do in the bottles than the cans, sometimes you compare them side by side, and that tinniness from the cans comes out, and it ruins the beer a little bit.
Right.
I don't find it does that with Fat Tug.
I was fine with the Fat Tug 6-pack.
I was too. But I just poured into a glass, right?
Should we just label this video Fat Tug Review?
Like, not Fat Tug Review. Yeah.
So anyway, Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves.
Back to that beer.
It's quite good.
I'm liking it.
So Driftwood Brewery, they share
Driftwoodbeer.com.
They share a parking lot with another excellent brewery called Hoyne. Hoyne. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of cool because the beer community in Victoria and the whole island is like really well integrated, and everyone kind of knows each other, and you would think that it's a big head-to-head competition, but in reality they're kind of all buddies, and they grew up learning the art together, so it's a nice
they're
kind
also
of
like geographically like on top of each other. Like most of those breweries are all within like a 6-block radius kind of thing.
Exactly. Like just in Victoria, there's like 14 or 15 different breweries within walking distance.
Just when you go like between Vancouver Island, which is like closer to Gorge, and then like it's
Vancouver Island Brewery.
Yeah, Vancouver Island Brewery, which is like kind of like government and Gorge almost.
Yeah.
And then you head down and you get on like the Rock Bay kind of that area,
like the industrial area,
Bay Street.
Yeah, Driftwood and Hoyne, and there's Moon Under the Water, and there's Spinnakers.
Yeah.
There's a whole
ton right in there.
And they're all
then Phillips is like 1 block closer, like
it's kind of like in the Value Village core.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and
then this video is for people who know Victoria.
Yeah, and then you got Canoe Club right there.
And they do their own beer.
It's crazy.
Anyway, buy one, buy none, buy a ton.
So I'm gonna say, hold on, please.
Sure.
I'm gonna say buy a ton.
Yeah.
And A, because it's delicious.
Yeah.
B, it's 7%. C, it has some relevance to Fat Tug.
Mm-hmm.
And D, I believe it's seasonal, therefore limited.
Right.
So I'm going to say, like, snatch it up before it's gone.
Yeah. And I'm going to just straight up say it's no Fat Tug, but to be fair, no other beer
Nothing is Fat Tug.
So I'm going to say buy a ton as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
Because it's kind of like it's like instead of stopping drinking because you're tired of it or something, right. It's just a change.
Yeah.
It's a slight change from your regular routine of drinking every day.
Drinking every day.
You know what I mean.
I got you.
So yeah, buy a ton. These are really, really good. Not everybody likes hoppy beer, but when a hoppy beer is done well...
I almost have an incredibly hard time not finding hoppy beer. Like, I went to buy beer to do reviews for.
Yeah.
And it was like, IPA. Like, so I bought IPAs.
You have to. They're everywhere.
They're actually delicious.
And I know we've said it before, but not all IPAs are good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just, they dry hop them too much, or they're just a little, it's like the main product isn't that great.
Yeah. And
they add a bunch of hops to it just to kind of give it that hoppy flavor.
That's right.
Anyway, I think we've rambled on long enough. So
anyway, this is probably a 25-minute video about Fat Tug, but hey, thanks for watching the video about whatever this is called, Raised by Wolves IPA.
Yay. All right. Cheers.
Hey, we will see you next Tuesday.